Hello everyone, and in today's video we are sponsored by LD Player. So LD Player is a really well-known Android emulator that have been around for a really long time. They are able to run multiple mobile titles on the PC really smoothly, allowing you to reroll, allowing you to record your footages, as well as play your games really comfortably. Today's video is sponsored by them and they're supporting AFK Journey, so if you want to play the game on the PC, do download LD Player with my affiliate link in the description down below, and then play AFK Journey from there. At the same time, they also have a new guides website coming up known as the Gamer Gazer, which I'll also link in my comment section down below, so do visit it if you're interested to find out more guides from other sources. With that, let us begin today's video. Let's go! Hello everyone, so it's been quite a while since the channel got sponsored, so if you're playing AFK Journey, if you're looking for mobile emulator, do download LD Player as well as AFK Journey with my affiliate link down below. So that's that, and with that, let us start with today's topic, how to use your gems efficiently in-game. So I'm going to share how I use my gems at the different stages of the game, and I would say that it's like the 100% correct way to do it, but personally I feel that it's the most efficient way for myself, as I'm a value spender, so somewhere between light to mid spender category. So whenever I spend within the game, whenever I take an action with whatever resources I bought, I'll look at how much efficiency I can get out of it. So that's my thought rationale. If you're a whale, I think your thinking is different. If you're completely free to play, your thinking is also different. But I'm also to a certain degree free to play because I have a few accounts which are free to play, obviously. So in today's video, I'm just gonna talk about my thought process. You guys can take it as a reference so that you guys can refer to it, you guys can know what is coming in the future, and you guys can sort of plan how you want to pace your gem usage. So without further ado, let's talk about where you can use your gems. So first of all, you can obviously use your gems to do your summons, right? You can use your gems to do your all-hero recruitment, you can use your gems to do your radar recruitment. You can also use gems to buy resources within the Empor Shop, such as your Stargazer Orb, your ticket, as well as your daily invites, right? So these are the places you can use your gems. On top of that, you can also use your gems for your additional AFK rewards. So right here, I can buy up to 4 times because I have a higher VIP level, so I have additional purchases. But most of the time, I'll say I will probably only purchase once. Okay, so since we are here, I'm just going to talk about it. So usually for myself, I'll say at the earlier stage of the game, if you want to accelerate your progression a little bit, I think spending 50 gems for that one daily chance to get more resources is going to be really helpful, because I mentioned multiple times, I think the resources you get from the AFK stages, they steamroll. So being able to get more earlier gives you a little bit more advantage. And at the same time, right now where we are at, right, it's because I have Resonance Synergy. So Resonance Synergy takes up quite a lot of resources over here. So yeah, like the daily 24-hour amount of resource is just not enough, and that's why I usually purchase 1 time. If I'm feeling happy and generous, maybe I'll buy 2 times. So I'll demonstrate. The first attempt is 50, so you get 2 hours worth of resources, and the second attempt will be 100, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to buy the second attempt to show you guys. So that's 130. So as you guys can see, the cost of the gem for the resources increases, and usually I'll just buy up to a max of 2, right? Because that's already 150 gems. I can do this 7 days per week, and that is about 1,000 gems. I think it's quite okay if you are not summoning a lot right now like myself, because I'm stocking up my gems, and on a daily basis you actually get quite a bit of gems from the daily quest. So I'll have another video with regards to your general premium resource income that includes your gem, your ticket, your epic ticket, so on and so forth. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so on a weekly basis, you get up to about 1,600, 700 gems. And I think using a little bit to give you more resources is enough. Personally, on a daily basis, I won't really buy the second one, but if you're feeling generous, you can get twice, so that will be 150 gems just off the AFK rewards. As a free-to-play player, do you need it? I think no, because for free-to-play player, I strongly encourage you guys to just save up your gems and then do your Nova Tavern pools, like be it all-hero recruitment or radar recruitment based on which one you are going after. The reason is very straightforward, because for free-to-play players, eventually once you reach the end game, your gacha resources from the map itself will diminish, right? There's really no way for you to get more summons. Right now, I think most players, they are probably somewhere around chapter 2 right? I think most people should be around Dark Forest, right? So most people should be around here. Maybe Dark Forest 2, Dark Forest 3, and those who are more wily could maybe be at like Dark Forest 7, so on and so forth. Some of the bigger spender probably went to chapter 3 already. But the thing about the gacha in this game is that eventually most of these summoning resources will dry up and it will become really scarce. So the only way you can do summons from the game itself is through your gem usage. So that's why for free-to-play players, you can buy the resource 50 gems per day, right? This additional resource, 50 gems per day. So this one over here. So you can buy it. I think one time per day is about 350 per week. So you will definitely be able to earn it back just from your daily gem resources. So that's one thing. And in terms of the second one, I wouldn't encourage you guys to buy it because you guys are not spending a lot. So that additional 100 equates to 700 per week. And if you do that like for one whole month, that's 10 additional summons. So this kind of math actually stacks up, and you really want to go for the summons as a free-to-play player because yeah, it will be your only way to get more summons, more unit, more dupes to power up your team. So that's for like general free-to-play player usage. The other ways obviously for you to use the gem is through the Empor Shop itself. Personally, the three things that I'm buying right now is basically what you need to buy. Like your daily ticket costs, this one is a discounted one, 210. So you buy 10 of this is 2,100 gems. And that's cheaper than doing 10 times summons, obviously, but it's a daily thing, so you got to keep on buying it. So every single month, you will get 30 summons just off these daily buys. And yeah, that's a really good long-term kind of thing, right? So as long as you're playing it, buy it every day, have enough gems to buy these every day, and that's good to go. And then you also want to save up enough for the Stargaze Orb once you unlock the Stargaze summons. So that's for the Celestial Hippogene. And then you also want to buy the discounted epic invite letter. So because they're all discounted, they're cheaper than whatever is their original value. So they are definitely worth the buy. You should definitely throw, no matter whether or not you're free to play, mid spender, light spender, or you're a whale, right? It is just cheaper. It's just better. As for the Acons, personally, I'll say at the start, you can buy up to stock up, right? If you're somebody who actually spends, because if you actually spend, you will get more summons. So the pacing of upgrade for your units, right, will be quite fast. And eventually you will reach a point where you need a lot of Acons to upgrade. So I don't know whether or not I have units that are at the tier, but I'm just gonna, yeah, over here. So once your unit reach like the later tiers, right, I think from Legend Plus onwards or Mythic Plus onwards, you actually need quite a bit of Acons. So if you are somebody who's like new, right, you are progressing, you're developing a lot of units all at the same time, then you will need quite a lot of Acons. So moving forward, if you are summoning a lot, your pacing is a lot faster than a free-to-play player. If you are a real, if you are a spender, you have the monetary resource to get more gems, then this one is definitely worth it. Like just start stocking up, then you guys will realize that, hey, maybe my Acons are, you know, like it doesn't run out, right? But the thing is, there's another caveat to it, and that is, as you do more summons itself with gems, you are also getting Acons. So personally, in most cases, I think once you have enough Acons, you should stop buying. If you're somebody who spends, I think you can buy it to stock up, to prepare for the surge of power. If not, yeah, just skip it for most other players. Then for the Tidal Essence, personally, I don't encourage you guys to buy it. Like, you get it from Dream Realm, as long as you are working on your Dream Realm, you're getting quite a bit in the long run. If you're free to play, you have no issue, because as a free to play, you're not upgrading units that fast anyway. So you don't need that many stocked up. By the time I think most people get their first Mythic Plus, if you are assuming that you're really light or low spender or free to play, you probably have enough to upgrade the weapons anyway. So yeah, you don't really need to stock up early. So save up the gems, use it for summons, use it for the tickets that are discounted. So that is for the mid spender. The last place you can actually use your gem, or the last place where I actively use my gem, is actually in the arena, right? So for the arena, you have 5 attempts. After the 5 attempt itself, right, I'm not going to run my arena now because I don't usually do my arena that early, but the attempts itself, the first 5 is free, right? Then as you go higher and higher in the tier, the next 2, which is the first 7, they are also free. So you get 7 attempts free every day, and then there's 3 attempts where you can use your gems to buy it. So that will be 20 gems, 20 gems, and 30 gems. So if you have the gem resource, I'll strongly encourage you guys to buy it and hit your enemy, right? The reason is very simple. If you have the capability, obviously, like I mentioned, the reason is very simple because nowadays when you hit the enemy, you get resource, right? You get EXP and gold. Previously, EXP and gold is useless, right? After level 240. But at where I am right now, like as you guys can see, there's resonance synergy and you need a lot of these essence, right? And the other way to get more essence is to convert your EXP tomes into your essence itself. So you need a lot and you can get more from having more EXP. So even if you're not, I would say like hit people that you can win so that you actually get more EXP tomes if that's your goal. If not, hit the stronger players for more points anyway, which is good for you because higher ranking gives you more rewards, right? And obviously you want to aim for top 5 of your server if possible, but if not, I think, you know, top 20 or even top 100 is also not a bad result in my honest take. So that's for arena side. I think yeah, in terms of using the gems, the last 3 attempts will be 20, 20, and 30. So if you're somebody who's a light mid spender, I'll say buy 2 times at least. If you have the capability, just buy 3 times and hit your enemy so that you get more resources out of it, and you can probably get a better rank, right, if you hit your enemies more and win. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much the few places that you actually use your gems. I think there's one more place where you actually use your gem, and that is you creating a guild. So I don't think that matters too much for most people. When the leader creates a guild, I think it consumes 500 gems. So that's that. It's a cost that the leader got to bear to start a legacy. And I think in terms of every other game mode, you don't actually need your gems other than maybe resets of attempts for some of the game modes that already passed. But yeah, we shall see whether or not they release more things that use your gem. But in most cases right now, I'll say as somebody who's a free-to-play, just use your gems on summons. Maybe get one additional 2-hour resource with 50 gems per day. I think that's already more than reasonable. And then get all the tickets within the shop itself. Acorn skip. If you're somebody who's a light to mid spender, or you're a whale and you want to stock up on stuff, buy the acorns, right? Buy your arena tickets and just farm out additional resources from there. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more AFK journey video from the channel. And I'll see you guys again in my next one. Bye guys.